Welcome back, everyone, to another Star Wars Knights of the Republic video. Let's get right into it, guys. Last time we were fighting the war on Onderon, I believe, if I'm correct. Yeah. So, I believe... Actually, let's go talk to T3 real quick. T3. There you are, T3. Okay, let's see. Who was it again? Okay. Dantooine. Found him. I don't think I want to go to Korriban just yet. Okay, let's go to Dantooine. Let's see if Dantooine... I was told on Dantooine we can actually make 2 people to Jedi. So let's go there. This
Has there been any word of her?
None yet. I do not understand why she displays such disobedience.
You know why. She bears the face of her mother.
She shames us all.
She has always brought shame upon us. In terms of combat, she is the least among us. Her stance always had too much passion about it.
Perhaps it is better that our sister chose exile rather than having it forced upon her.
Ouch. Some sisters they are. Yes, another cutscene because Adden's on this chair. Oh, Adden is this chair. God damn it. And this is where I take, because I was told to take, Bondo and the Handmaiden because they can become Jedi here on this world. Huh?
You'll find little welcome here, Jedi. For your own good, I recommend you speak to Administrator Adari, quickly finish your business in Kunda, and go. I will answer your questions.
She was the agricultural administrator of Dantooine. After the Sith attack, she kept us together. Without her, the only thing you'd see around here are mercenaries. We had problems with Mandalorian mercenaries even before the Jedi Civil War. The Jedi helped clear most of the problem up. But after the war, many soldiers from both sides of the conflict became mercenaries. And since we're so far from the core, some started gathering here. The difference between an out-of-work mercenary and a raider is a Vibrablade's edge. The only thing we can prove they've done is intimidate a few farmers. The farmers give them goods, money, or food just to stay on their good side. The only one that isn't scared of them is the administrator. There have also been a lot of disappearances recently, and not all of them can be blamed on Cath hounds. but nobody can prove the mercenaries are responsible. A farmer here and there, or a family. We lost enough people during the war that keeping the Calfhound and Kinrath populations under control hasn't been possible.
So there are a lot of animal attacks. Some deaths, too. The disappearances might be just coincidence, but a lot of the stubborn folk seem to be more accident-prone. Kunda is the big building just outside the landing port. It used to be the estate of a man named Matali, but he and his family disappeared around the time of the bombardment.
The administrator rebuilt it, and now this is our center of government. I know it doesn't look like much, but there aren't many settlers that live on this planet. This building is the start of something new for us. We're very proud of it. We're working on it. Is there anything else you'd want to talk about?
Just head into the building and you'll find your way to the administrator. I'll be over by the entrance if you need anything else.
Here we go.
Hey, get away from that door. The last time somebody messed with it, it was locked down for months before...
Okay, I'm not supposed to go in there. Where the fuck's the entrance then? Oh my god, this should be more specific about this. Jeez.
Do you actually believe a Jedi would return here? After all they've done to us? They wouldn't dare.
They certainly would. You remember how they were. Always so superior, so arrogant, and never lending a hand when we really needed them.
I still don't believe it.
You should. My cousin's friend, he used to tend the gardens around the Enclave. He swears he saw a Jedi in Kunda. Could be hiding anywhere.
Well, I hope it's true. I hear there's a bounty on them, and we could certainly use the
Wow.
money.
Unless somebody beats you to it.
No comments.
Welcome to Kunda. You're a salvager, right? You'll need to see Administrator Adare to get access to the ruins. If you need directions to anything else, just ask. Her office is directly behind this room. You really can't miss it. She can see you now if you like. You're not. The only heavily armed people that visit us are either salvagers or mercenaries. And you don't look quite gritty enough to be a mercenary. The things that would most interest you are our weapon merchant Anzeron, the leader of our militia. Akere is still around here somewhere too. He sells droid components. Just go to the central corridor and make a right. His shop is the first on the right. If you get into any trouble, he's the person you'd contact. Unfortunately, recent problems with the salvagers and mercenaries have kept him quite... The mercenaries cause disruptions for some of our outlying settlers. They are a constant source of friction for us. I hear the salvagers are having some internal problems too. No, I couldn't. If you're really interested in... He's at the militia headquarters. Just make a right at the central corridor, and the headquarters is one of the rooms furthest in the back.
A visitor. Please, come in. Welcome to Kunda. I am Administrator Turina Adare. You're the owner of the, ship that just landed? Depending on your business here, the pleasure may be mutual, but you didn't answer my question. And unless I'm much mistaken, that's the Ebon Hawk. That vessel has been on Dantooine before, during the war. That was a Jedi vessel. That is an unfortunate truth, and a wise request, which of course I will honor. Most settlers here hold bitter memories of the Sith occupation. Right or wrong, our settlers blame the Jedi and their hidden Enclave for their suffering. I remember the old Jedi Masters and the considerable help they lent to Dantooine. I still maintain discreet connections with Jedi. I suppose your arrival here is no coincidence. My friend, let's just call him Vrook. We've known each other for many years, and our continued friendship could create many problems in the current political climate. He came to Dantooine not too long ago. He was looking into something quite important. He's gone missing recently. Did he send for you in case something might... Vrook and I had a mutually beneficial arrangement for several weeks. He went to the Jedi Enclave sublevel recently and hasn't returned. I know the sublevel is dangerous. I'm starting to fear the worst. Would you be willing to go to the ruins of the Enclave to look for... We are fortunate that you've come. Don't expect it to be easy, though. Things rarely are with Jedi. I will have one of the militia transmit permissions to the Enclave security door. Go expecting danger, for you will most certainly find it there. Is there anything else?
Well, let's do this, guys. Time to go exploring the vast ruins of Dantooine. Where would I even go to find the Enclave? Oh. Wait. Isn't that the same house of one of the families? This bridge does look very familiar. Oh god, it's these things.
I shall honor them with battle. This will teach you. Prepare yourself.
Ah. Loser.
This will teach you.
Nothing over here, it looks like. Here we go. The Enclave courtyard. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Oh my god. Over there in the corner. See that? My bottom right hand side. Oh, people over there too. What the fuck? Those aren't people, those are animals. Oh, yeah. I remember going that way in. What is this way? Is this way an entrance too? They're about to fight me.
Who are we missing? We're one off.
We're missing Joran. I don't see Joran.
That runt of a Cathhound, he's the one with the backpack. Did anybody grab anything from the room? Anybody? What do you want? I managed to get this sad lot of salvagers to work together. Then we get 2 rooms into the sub-level, and we get swarmed by Lagrex. And even then we fight our way out. But of course the only one that managed to grab the salvage is still in there. I don't even know why I bothered. Nothing. Find out for yourself. I'm not... Now, if you don't mind...
Dude? I'm going in this way. Actually, before we go to the sub-level, let's go to the main level. Let's see if anything on the main level can be able to help us.
Hey. This will teach you. Hey. This will teach you. This will teach you.
Seriously?
Prepare yourself. I'm here. This will teach you. Prepare yourself.
Ow, what the fuck? We have to go to the sub-level. There's literally no other way. A little nervous. The fuck? It's like
I
a
shall honor them
spider?
with battle.
Interesting.
Is someone out there? Anybody? Help! Lagrets are everywhere! Yes I am. I locked the door in here. I thought I was gonna be Lagret compost. Please.
Let us trust ourselves. This will teach you. This will teach you.
Okay, I think that should be far enough for him to open the door. Not entirely sure if it is, but we'll see.
Is that you? I thought... You must be fierce with a blaster, then. Give me a moment. I sort of jammed the door a bit. Just...
Thanks for saving me. I thought those Lagreks had me for sure. It's all Tapelay's fault. She said the entryway to the sublevel was safe enough. This area has hardly been explored. We barely got in here, and then everybody started going left and right, grabbing anything they could. It was every man for himself, and nobody was watching for Lagreks. Then, before you know it, we were under attack by those beasts. So salvagers were running every which way, and they left me to die. All the easy pickings have been picked. Now everything that's worth more than a glass of Chuma juice is long gone. So this level is about the only place that's left. And as you might have noticed, it's very dangerous down here. Almost nobody's managed to get anything from down here. Not that it matters. There was a group that managed to get in and got one of the biggest hauls ever. Tapele said we could do that too. But they were a damn sight more organized than we were. And they've caused more problems dead than they ever did alive. They were the first to really get anything from this damn level. They were so confident they went right back in. A bunch of us salvagers waited by the entrance. Only 2 of the 4 came back, and 1 died right away from his wounds. The other man was gonna be rich, but then he picked a fight with Garavik. It wasn't much of a fight, and there was no one left. And that's the whole problem. Well, since every last one of them is dead, their find is sitting in the militia's headquarters. That's one of the biggest claims ever, and they won't give it to nobody. So people keep saying that they were owed by the dead salvagers, or that they're related. But Zeron isn't an idiot. The only thing he's gonna believe is a will. And after some tried to pass less than authentic ones off on him, now he'll only take a will and their personal effects. Certainly. Just don't take... No, I didn't get anything. Now I'd just like to leave. I guess you're right. I grabbed a couple of things in the room we were in. I didn't want to tell you because you might make a claim for it. Now, I hadn't thought of that. We could arrange something like that. I managed to grab 3 things. One's some sort of crystal, and the other looks like parts. For a lightsaber, maybe, I don't know. If you give me 1,300 credits, you can have it all. Oh, it doesn't work that. You can buy it. Ha ha. A pleasure doing business with you. And now I can finally get passage back home. I hope that junk is worth it to you, I really did. I'm going to the salvager camp. It'll take some time to get things... Come visit if you like, but if you don't like what you bought, it isn't my problem.
See what we got. Oh. Correction. Okay, okay. Not that I'll really be using the short lightsaber anytime soon. Okay, let's see. What else can we find down here? Besides more of these fuckers.
Prepare yourself.
Got him.
Prepare yourself.
Ooh, I don't like this. Hmm. Ooh. Let's see. Ooh, very nice. That does a lot of damage. Love that damage. Very nice.
You asked for it. This won't take long.
That's a lot of them. Holy shit. One ways.
This will teach you.
These things aren't too hard, but still, I'd rather not use one of them always out at once.
Let us test ourselves. This will teach you. This will teach you. This will teach you. This will teach you.
Oh, Lord. Weird. Someone was definitely zapped in here. Hello.
I am an historian and scientist working for the Republic, although I'm certain my contemporaries would judge me more a historian than scientist. Like you, I was looking for some trace of the Jedi. I had heard mention that one of the Jedi Masters had gone there, but I found no trace of them. The other reason was the ruins of the Jedi Enclave, and once I arrived, I felt it was necessary to stay, to protect what was left. Much had been taken from the Enclave, both by raiders and others. I wished to preserve what I could. Many artifacts were taken from the Enclave, but these thefts, they had to have been done by someone who knew the Enclave well. I suspect the Jedi themselves took the holocrons and records, but I do not know why.
I think you underestimate the ingenuity of salvagers. Even the Jedi cannot protect their secrets from those clever or persistent enough. Besides, the Jedi who knew the Enclave are mostly perished, and the ones who survived would not steal from this place.
It was my mistake to use the term thefts. I apologize. In any case, if Jedi did take things, for the sake of preservation, of course, then they left no clue as to where they may have taken them. Someone has been taking holocrons from sites across the galaxy. It is almost as if someone does not want their knowledge used to find the Jedi. The situation on Dantooine is echoed in other places in the galaxy. Raiders, smugglers, all seek to plunder what remains of the Jedi, and even the Sith. More so than the Jedi themselves, I fear the loss of their history. Much has been forgotten in recent wars, and I fear that greater troubles shall stem from that loss of knowledge in the future. The destruction of the Academy on Ossus near the Kron Drift in the Sith War, the teachings of Master Arca, the adventures of Jolee Bindo on the Rimward missions. All of these things are in danger of being lost forever. What else would you like to know? No. It is something of a mystery why they would exile themselves as they have. It is not the way of the Jedi to vanish in such a way, especially when the Republic is in need of them. I fear that there is something else at work, something that we cannot see. Then again, perhaps the Jedi are hiding simply because so many people hate them these days. It is difficult sometimes for the Jedi to see such things, since much of it is rooted in human nature, and the Jedi are often removed from events of daily life, insulated. But the reason the Jedi Civil War was named such was because few in the galaxy can recognize the difference between the Sith and the Jedi. To them, they are both Jedi, with different philosophies. Not always. Jedi often fall. They cause much harm on Onderon, for example, in the name of peace and protection. Uleg Keldroma and Exar Kun, the two Dark Lords during the Sith War many decades ago, were once Jedi Knights, as were Revan and Malak. It is perhaps more amazing that some still trust Jedi after many have fallen and endangered the galaxy. It is also proof that a single Force wielder can change the face of the galaxy, and that is a frightening thing indeed. Hate? No. I do not hate them. They only raise questions without answers. Jedi are not supposed to be like the rest of us. They are supposed to see a higher purpose in all things. And they are supposed to train students responsibly and well, so mistakes of the past are not repeated. Yet all I saw was ignorance and arrogance, and what those seeds created in the Republic. It is difficult to follow the Jedi Code when so few others have, but you know this. Many Jedi defied the Order during the Mandalorian Wars, and it paved the way for the Jedi Civil War. There is no blame. All must accept. But, at its core, one must wonder if it was the failure of the Jedi teachings or the teachers themselves. Many of the Jedi Council trained Exar Kun, Ulik, Revan, and Malak. How could they not see the danger they posed? And if they could not, perhaps there was some essential part of their teachings that was flawed. Something beyond the Jedi Code that they were missing. I am not certain you understand what happened with Revan. Do you wish me to explain? Revan was captured in the middle of the Jedi Civil War, due in no small part to his apprentice Malak, who turned on him. Revan was brought before the Jedi Council and put on trial. You must understand that the situation was desperate, and the Jedi needed to know how Revan had amassed the forces arrayed against them. As I understand it, they were able to convince Revan to have a change of heart. Revan helped the Republic defeat Malak. Perhaps in his conversation with the Jedi Masters, they were able to convince him of the rightness of their actions. Revan had many masters. Zar, Dorak, Master K before K left for the wars. Towards the end of his training, he sought out many to learn techniques. It is said that he returned to his first master at the end of his training, in order to learn how he might best leave the Order. What else? I'm trying to save the Republic. Dantooine and the Jedi Order are instrumental to that effort. Despite the troubles of the Jedi Civil War, there are those among the Republic who still favor the Jedi and wish them to return. And there are admirals within the fleet who recognize that the Jedi must be found if the Republic is to hold together. Yet as long as Onderon remains within the Republic, and the efforts on Telos succeed, that is all that matters. The Republic is fragile right now. Telos is important because its success will determine whether or not the other dead worlds receive the same reconstruction efforts. If Telos is rebuilt and made habitable again, it will affect a string of worlds along the rim. Onderon, strangely enough, was unaffected by the Jedi Civil War. It's almost as if Revan didn't want to attack it. Its resources and position on the rim make it a vital supply line and guard post against outer rim attacks. Also, it's the only world in the Republic still capable of seeding ecosystems into other dead worlds. Onderon's wildlife is some of the most aggressive in the known galaxy. Merely placing some of those beasts on target worlds will guarantee their habitation for years to come. The Jedi are a symbol. As much damage as their reputation took during the Sith War and the Jedi Civil War, there are still many who they serve as an example. Plus, there have been times in the past where a single Jedi has been enough to change the face of a world, or a galaxy. I suppose I still believe that might be possible. Despite the betrayal of many of the Jedi against the Republic, I must concede that as figureheads, they do serve a vital role. What else would you like? I imagine in your travels of the galaxy you've seen many people. Faces tend to blur together after. What else would you... I do not know if you are aware of how fragile the Republic is at the moment. Its influence is stretched thin. The Jedi Civil War brought many worlds were destroyed. It was almost the end. No one knows why. It did not matter. The war was costly, and it shattered the Republic. In time, but if a threat strikes now, if certain key worlds are not held, then the Republic will... What else would you... Before you go, I had a question for you. You came to Dantooine and... If the Sith are rising in the galaxy again, then it is strange the Jedi would not be there to meet them, and that we have not seen more evidence of the Sith. No, I believe you. I merely find such subtleties among the Sith to be strange. They have been known to practice deception. But in the histories, since the time of the Dark Lords Khun and Keldroma, and Revan and Malak, such subtleties have been rare. I will return to Kunda now and await the next transport. You may find me there if you have more questions.
Appreciate you. By a lightsaber. Oh. What the fuck? You will take a full squad and capture the Jedi alive. So is he in the caves? Only one way to find out, I guess. Journal was found near the Grinald clean skeleton of a scavenger. The last entry is just I made it further into the Enclave than any of the scavenger. An untouched storage room. The computers in the power relay station should allow me to open the security door once I figure out how to sneak past the leg rest that. Okay.
This won't take long.
I shall honor them with battle. Let us test ourselves.
No, god damn it.
You asked for it.
This will teach you. Ready.
Yeah?
And now. Now? It's a long 30 seconds. A little afraid to go that way. Holy shit. Head technician. This is the work pet of Digger Chester, the late head technician of the Jedi Enclave. Well, not written here. It's been a couple of weeks and no one has come for me. I can only assume the Enclave was destroyed, topsided. Now I'm buried alive in here. I've tried using the equipment in the storage room to hack force weld or blow the flaming security door open, but nothing I've tried works, and now I'm running out of food. Not a whole lot you would be able to use in here. To tell you the complete honest truth.
This will teach you.
Ooh. Hmm. Y'all see that?
Prepare yourself. This will teach you. Yes?
Let's go.
Ready.
Let's go. I'll have this open in no time. Child's play. I'll have this open in no time. Child's play. I'll have this open in no time. Child's play.
Interesting. Nope, nothing else. It's what I can tell.
Braved the perils of the sublevel, yes. Many stories and artifacts in your possession. This is fortuitous for myself and
Oh my god,
associates. For now, not only do I get rich salvage, but an even richer bounty. Do not be making this difficult. Your death can be quite painless. Negotiations are not possible. A deal has been made with anxious people. People you do not cross. And now, Jedi, we shall fight.
Cool. In that case, Force Confusion, Force Wave, and Critical Strikes.
I shall honor them with battle.
Oh, it's Grevik! Raise.
Here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let us test ourselves.
Nothing in here. One foot locker. Have we really been all over this freaking sublevel? There's no way. But there's a will, there's a way. What the fuck, dude? I am shocked at that.
Jiren says you saved him down there. Next time you should ask for a reward.
You a new salvager? Or one of those Kunda cantina? We don't need another one. I'm gonna give you some... Because anything valuable in the ruins was carted away months ago. The only salvagers left are either desperate, ornery, and while you look dirty enough to be here, I don't think you're any of those things. The only thing left is the sub-level. And don't be asked... Because there isn't enough I've been here the longest, and I'll be here last. I buy Jedi salvage from the ruins. Slow business. Sometimes I sell them to visitors like yourself. Besides, that's none of your flame. If you're not going to listen to anybody, maybe you can help me out. The only place that... And they're now dead fools. So... Let's salvage... I've been here. Sometimes I sell them to... You should have let me know you're a customer. Who is that? You go down into the... It's a shame about them. You have? You managed to find him down there? You're tougher than you look. You've proven very helpful. I have something I have to do. Come back.
I feel much better now, thanks to you. I don't think I thanked you properly down there. I really hope the Jedi salvage you bought was worth it. I meant what I said about no returns, though. But it's nice to see you again.
Let us test ourselves. Prepare yourself. I shall honor them with battle. I shall honor them with battle.
The leg. The leg is so real.
Smells like another salvager's come to our camp. Vacate, Mudlicker. Don't...
Ease off, Nalick. There's better sport than this one.
I don't need help to take out a Mudlicker. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You fighting any wars? I fought in the Jedi Civil War. I guess you don't look like much of a... Sides don't matter much. We're all soldiers. Most of us mercenaries worked with the Sith. Not too many Republic soldiers survived the war. I thought you were one of those useless salvagers. Or perhaps an uppity settler. I've had about enough of their attitude. So I figured blasting one of them would have done me some good. It's been a while since we've had work. You were a soldier too, so you know I'm not gonna answer you. I don't know for sure. I hear rumors. I heard we got a secret job working with some powerful organization. No one tells me who. I know we're planning an attack soon, but I don't know against who. They aren't too far though, because we're expecting to attack soon. I told you what I know. Someone rich and powerful. I don't feel so well.
Can I help you? Just trying to make a living. At least there's still people in the galaxy who know our value. It's not glamorous work, but a man has to eat, right? I've heard the rumors too. There's no way I'm gonna fight for some upstart warrior who styles himself as Mandalore. We didn't pick a new Mandalore when the last one was killed. And maybe we're better off without one.
Interesting.
You've wandered into the wrong camp. You got the look of a warrior, and we got all the blasters. If you're looking for work too, just take a trip spaceward. We don't need any more competition. then maybe we can get along. What if we do? They're practically begging to be pushed around. You've seen them, right? They're You sound like a flaming Jedi. I didn't just mean their weapons. I meant their character. They're very quick to blame everyone but themselves for their problems. So the galaxy has dealt them a bad hand. They should ante up and get back in the game. The administrator is different. It's just another spaceport to me. We've been here too long for my tastes. And the settlers... We have to live somewhere. Something those settlers don't seem to understand. That flaming administrator and her cath hound Zeron can't keep their noses out of our business. There's a natural order to things that they just don't seem to get. Just make sure these settlers know their place. The Republic isn't going to send a single trainee to help this planet. It galls me to think we fought wars to protect Gizka like them. They don't do anything to help themselves, and they don't know how to take responsibility. They're on their own, and either they should start working and stop whining, or else they're in for a tough ride. She's got spirit, but she seems to focus most of her effort on trying to get us off this planet. Terena has to learn that we aren't moving. I have time to kill. Most of us are veterans of the Jedi Civil War. Some even fought in the Mandalorian Wars. A lot of soldiers have been looking for a place in the galaxy. The really skilled usually wind up here. A Sentient by the name of Azkul. He was an elite trooper for Malak during the Jedi Civil War. He knows how to wage war. We had a contract with the Republic, doing some work in the Outer Rim. But they scaled back, and we were some of the casualties. Now the Republic isn't hiring anymore. I hear they have no credits. We find ways to divert ourselves. A lot of us find odd jobs. There are many more mercs around than what you see on Dantooine.
Interesting. Very interesting. Let's head back. See if we can talk to the administrator real quick to see if we can get anything else from them. The Enclave lies in ruins. Excuse me.
Admiral, this is Mikal. I have found the exile.
I hope that you haven't run into any Is there anything...
Hmm. Very interesting. That was useless. Alright. This is a merchant?
Charanana gundoso remina ke lorakto guru katpada. Fiara tora pada no ringatel camarada te. Manama treto sobre barakto drun. Krishe mentru gre babano flank tour na saganich. Grava we no ku se tabate. Der into run to walk away.
Well, I could probably clean this guy out. I look at the thing, I was like, I could probably clean this guy out.
A Jedi. Leave me be, Jedi.
That might cause trouble for me later.
Greetings and good day, Is there some... My apologies. I have no... Error. Memory. May I be over... Processing. Exterior damage analysis. Level 7 impairment. Multiple casing breaches detected. Bypass. Memory storage overflow. Memory unit is approximately 56 miles. Greetings, Jedi. Is there something I... My memory banks recognize you as a Jedi. You are among many Jedi who were trained in the Academy here at the Enclave, prior to its You are on the register as one of the Jedi who left the Enclave to fight in the
This
Mandalorian
Jordan
Wars.
knows me.
My memory has no record of your return before now. You had no direct interaction with this droid. However, I had one instance of a conversation between Masters Vrook and Vandar regarding you. Beginning playback. Error. Recording partially corrupted. Resolving.
Today I caught him in a heated argument with my Padawan. His master refuses to properly discipline. I want to know what action you intend.
Luke, I respect your wisdom, but it is not your concern.
But uncontrolled. Whatever the other Padawans see him do, they are quick to do the same. Other students dislike him intensely.
True. An average student of the Force, but with a unique strength, is a natural leader.
I strongly disagree. Mediocre Jedi, lust for power, will lead to the dark side. Furthermore,
Recording degraded. End playback. May I be... If you will excuse me...
Fandigo Gelfa, Vapoilta, Linda Truth, Oisidan, Puden Truth Blagva, Fandigo Gelfa, Oisidan Gelf. Rentundas, Oisidan Gelf. Rentundas, Oisidan. Preguntas. Oisidan gelfa. Tuden truth blafa. Papoelta. Truth blafan. Sidan gelfa vadinogan gelfa. Linda truthda. Preguntas. Oisidan gelfa. Papoelta. Truthdan gelfa. Oisidan gelfa. Sidan gelfa vadinogan gelfa. Truthdan gelfa. Oisidan gelfa. Sidan gelfa vadinogan. Fandibo gelfa. Papoelta. Linda truthda. Oisidan. Sidan gelfa. Preguntas. Oisidan gelfa. Papoelta.
Interesting.
Yeah? I'll have this open in no time. This is too tough for me. Set and activated.
Ready.
Not much I can do with that there. It looks like there's not much else in this area. Let's not touch that. Hmm. Maybe it is time to go to the freaking the caves. Oh, look, she's back.
You a new salvager? Or one of those... Oh, is that so? You're no mercenary, and with those arms... I'm gonna give you some advice. If you're... And they're now dead. So... Less salvagers than... I've been here. What? Who is that? You were...
Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh shit.
I shall honor them with battle. This will teach you. This will teach you.
Going forward. Wait. Huh? What? How did I miss this? Wow. Hello?
This will teach you.
The cave's back there. I'm just checking other places real quick. Hello.
What? You shouldn't sneak up on an old fella like that. You shouldn't be out of here anyway. This is Kinrath. There was a time when seeing a Kinrath was a rare thing. They mostly were around some caves to the south of here. But they're dangerous too.
He looks familiar.
More vicious than they used to be. I'd stay away from the eastern side of the plains. And now that I think about it, stay away from the west too. The west is filled with cath hounds. Dantooine is in a sad state these days. Mostly because the Republic has left us to fend for ourselves. I gave the Republic the best years of my life, and I understand they're under pressure. But I think that they'd be able to spare at least something to help us out. All we get... some law and order, for one thing. Take what I'm doing right now. A couple weeks back, there was an accident here. One of the Western Fringe farmers was coming to Kunda on his swoop with a load of atmospheric sensors. We found him dead and his swoop bike all banged up. I've come back a couple of times to try to figure out if that's what really happened. I'm one of the Kunda militia. They need all the able bodies they can get. I was a Republic custom inspector before I came back home. Now I'm the closest thing the militia's got to an investigator. I do. The Kinrath are dangerous. But as long as you stay on your swoop bike, there's no way they should catch you. I've carefully searched this area and haven't found anything. So maybe our men just...
But Dantooine is temperate. There is no need for atmospheric sensors except for seasonal data collection.
Huh? It's just important we get it back. They're expensive pieces of equipment, and we can't afford. Regardless, I don't suppose you'd be willing to keep an eye. I doubt you'll be able to find any evidence of what happened here, but you might come across the atmospheric sensors. If you find any of them, just come back here. I'll pay you 1,000 credits for each one you can find. Even... No idea whatsoever. I figure it's a real long shot you'd ever spot one. But I'll...
Alright guys, to the cave we go. Just wanted to check that real quick. He's like right there. He's like right, he's literally right there. Hey!
Yotapak mito, hai best nika tochi mapao krawenosha. Yatuka, Wanrika, Chotin, Wani. Huta Yanolia, Jukta Genichuba. Kavanatakalu, Kavanatakalu, Kavanami Donkey Krato, Bram Tabanin Sochu. Da come Jusmak Miki Baranye doso so Rika Chondin, Wana Magrable Moko. Yatuka Wanrika Chotin Wani Maurata Wakata Chiluma Lisba. Bram Tabanin Sochu. Da come Jusmak Miki Baranye doso so Rika Chondin, Wana Magrable Moko. Yatuka Wanrika Chotin Wani Huta Yanolia. Bawan Maderansha, Yukamos Krun, Nande Misoku Kuran Marenden Krabanosot. Yatuka Wanrika Chotin Wani Maurata Wakata Chilu. Bram Tabanin Sochu. Da come Jusmak Miki Baranyetos. Yatuka Wanrika Chotin Wani Maurata Wakata Chilumalis. Bram Tabanin Sochu. Da come Jusmak Miki Baranyetos so Rika Chondin Wanamag. Yatuka Wanrika Chotin Wani Maurata Wakata Chilumalisba. Kavadumpa, mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawa kachuba. Sura dachi morotuko.
Bram Tabat.
Hmm.
This will teach you. I shall honor them with battle. This will teach you, I tell you.
Halt, settler. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? He's a Jedi Master? Well, the bounty's gonna be that much I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to whine. What? That's a Jedi trick. We trained against...
This will teach you. This will teach you.
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Kunda is in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict. Right now, Dantooine is at a critical moment. If Kunda falls, then the Republic may lose control. Still, I'm surprised you were able to get this far. Although you do have your Jedi training to fall back on. Every action has consequences, no matter how small or insignificant they seem. And even the smallest choice has the potential for harm. The Mandalorian Wars was proof of this. Intentions mean nothing if a greater tragedy is caused. I need to get to Kunda and warn them. They could be attacked at any... If you wish to prove yourself, then do so. Kunda's in danger. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to attack Kunda. They've been holding off. And now, since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach Administrator Adari.
This will teach you.
I don't know about that. They are vitally important pieces of equipment on tectonically or environmentally unstable regions. But do you really need atmospheric sensors on Dantooine? I'll have this open in no time. Child's play.
Is that all the caves have to offer? Really? Seriously. There we go. Like there has, like I said, there has to be more to this cave than just. Oh God. Eyes are poisonous. Let us do a beach trick. Doesn't work. That's why these fuckers are dangerous with the fucking poison. Here we go. Here's more of the cave. Oh.
My thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you.
This place affects me strangely.
Force-sensitive locations such as this absorb and reflect force energy. The crystals are the catalyst. I sense that Revan once passed through here, leaving a strong impression behind it. Perhaps future Jedi who visit this cave will feel our presence, as if seeing our footprint. The crystals here are infused with the Force. Some could be harvested and used for lightsabers. The crystals here do not drain Force energy from Jedi. They collect the excess energy that radiates from those attuned to the Force.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
This will teach you. I shall honor them. Let us test ourselves. This will let us test ourselves.
the idea of more of these fucker. Ooh.
The crystal responds to you. This is very rare indeed. The crystal's bond with you is such that the stronger you become in the Force, the more power. This crystal will make an excellent focus. Quite the contrary. Picture yourself as a sieve, and the Force as water pouring into you. This crystal draws from the excess water that is... The crystal is in tune with you. It will use whatever water that pours through you, be it dark.
Yes? You may.
You know, I'm glad I found you again. We were together at Malachor. I don't know if anyone else could understand. You getting philosophical on me? I'm here because you found me on Telos and I decided to come along for the ride. Not that I had much choice after we got going. Tired of me already? I was frustrated. Watching the Ithorians getting pushed around by Zerka, I thought I could make a difference, but it was taken away from me. Guess if one planet was good enough for me, why not the galaxy? You just have to know what the circuit's like. I'll be sure to... Was there some... I feel a sense of peace. It was difficult, but I guess I've come to understand something about myself. It's nothing, just something that opened my eyes. Was there some...
Okay, we found the crystals. I think there still has to be more to this place. Yeah, there had to be more. It's my people. Okay, nothing else in this cave, I guess. Man, this cave is easy. What the hell? A bit more of a challenge.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine. straight to the point. I like that. I will be equally direct. I am planning to take Kunda.
Excuse me?
And you're going to help me. According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me. Of course, I will pay well. You'd better reconsider. I can't have a Jedi interfering with my plans. There is a considerable bounty on your kind that I will collect on, unless you're...
I applaud your conviction. A lesser person might have deceived these brutes to avoid battle.
Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
You? Force confusion. And then force wave.
This won't take long. Take him down.
I don't suppose you found any... That's great news. My office still... It is worth more to us than that. I'll pay you. Thanks for your help.
Oh, God.
Let's go.
Too easy, man. Way too easy.
Ready.
Yeah?
Ready.
cause any more trouble for Dantooine.
Yeah?
These guys really think these things are gonna stop me? Wait. This actually might not be for me. Okay, before we do anything, let's actually make this more secure.
Set and activated. 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 Set and set and set and activated. Set and activated. Set and set. Set and activated. Set and activated.
I'm here.
Cool.
I see you have found the elusive Master Rook. He's told me that his rescue complicated our situation to some degree. I can't say that I anticipated that. I thank you for finding him, though. Rook has informed me that the mercenaries devised a plan of attack to annihilate Kunda itself. I must ask for your aid again, Jedi. Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them. Right now, just us and the militia. I don't want to create a needless panic. But be assured I will make sure that all civilians are warned in time. Though if we lose this battle, nowhere on Dantooine will be safe for Seth. Our militia is effective at peacekeeping, but isn't prepared for a full-scale battle. If you can do any... Besides that, look around Kunda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. I know that we don't have the perimeter turrets online, and that alone... Zeron says there is a considerable chance they will breach Kunda itself. Anything you can do to slow them down could turn the tide. I have instructed the militia and other Kunda personnel that you are to be provided with anything that can be spared. Here is a MasterCard key that will open all of the security doors inside Kunda. And soon.
Bet. Let's go.
Thanks, stranger. Gun turret. Thanks, stranger. Thanks, stranger. Thanks, stranger.
Let's go.
Ready.
Don't cause any...
You'll find little welcome here, Jedi.
Don't cause any more trouble for Dantooine. I've had enough of it for a lifetime.
Okay, how do I get these things back online?
Welcome back to...
Oh, there's more this way.
Zeron was right about the mercenaries. I guess my ego clouded my judgment as to what's best for
Tochi monas runta. Posoma bari toshniki tuk tuk. Posoma bari toshniki tuk. Posoma. Hoshman funi. Hoshman funi. In sorana. Fasa susho.
Ah! Fuck, I need more spikes. He wasn't selling spikes as far as I know of.
We've been told to provide you with anything you have to keep the news of the mercenaries' plans quiet for now.
Wait.
Yes?
We can make spikes. I need more. I need at least 6 spikes.
Chuta.
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my judgment as to what's best for Kunda.
Are you waiting for the administrator too? I'm here to get another pat in the back from the administrator and hear how unfortunate my situation. I'm sick. I fought in the war. What am I supposed to do? I'm not a violent, but well, yes and no. I brought my moisture vaporator to Kunda. Damn Lagrix came out of no. I went to their camp to get back my moisture vaporator. He said he'd give it to... Now the moisture vaporator doesn't work because it is mysteriously missing it. I suppose you could. Actually, you almost... If you could go to this salvager camp and convince the salvager Joran to... I'm not rich, but... That's great.
I need more spikes. I need to find someone who can sell spikes. And they go to T3. I think it has to be on the Ebon Hawk too. Real quick, I just need some spikes. T3? There you are. Perfect. I need those computer spikes. Very pretty.
Yes? I feel... It's nothing, just... Was there something?
Holy shit. Let's go. That should be everything?
Do you require any... Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated.
You heard what the admin... We'll have time...
Do you require any... Our militia is effective at peacekeeping, but isn't prepared for a full-scale battle. If you can... Besides that, look around Kunda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. I know that we don't have the perimeter turrets online, and that alone could make... Zeron says there is a considerable chance they will breach Kunda itself. Anything you can do to slow them down. Soon.
I was right about you. You are trouble. But the mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize? We could use people handy with a blaster. Getting people to join the militia for a short stint would be... We also got a lot of things that could use fixing. It isn't glamorous, but that type of work sometimes makes a load of difference. Just look around. Off the top, the 3 turrets outside Kunda are on the blink. They went haywire the other day and wounded some of my men, so we took them offline. The men who were wounded by the turrets are holed up in the med lab, but our medic droid is busted, so they're healing. I've had some men lay traps around Kunda, but nobody here really specializes in demolitions. I'm sure there's some gaps that could be The side security door to Kunda has been malfunctioning as long as I've been here. It may be best to just seal it off lockdown so nobody gets through. We got some broken assault droids that have been collecting dust for the last 5 years. If they were working, it would help a lot, but if I had it my way, I'd recruit any citizen of Kunda that can hold a blaster. But it's hard to convince peaceful farmers to fight. Maybe die. I don't know for certain. It could be a day or even a... Inspecting the perimeter, talking to the troops and coming up with a battle plan. I fought in a war. You sure? Once we're done with that, there may not be any time... That's fine. When you're ready, come back and we...
A lot of people here hate Jedi. Don't blame them. I feel better. Thanks.
Any luck on get... I'm just glad...
Insorana. Jenish Milaka Wachino so impos morcha chani rikasan. Wala kun bis. Ritu ting mipa. Chichi na du chang yuma bola.
Which
Welcome back. What else would you like?
Charanana gundoso remina. Manama treto sobre barakto drun. Krishe mentru gre baba no flank tour na saganich. Grava we no kus. Terewana jun konata della raguno tuna. Dai rento run kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Der rento run to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsada ranane gra. Terewana jun konata della raguno tuna. Dai rento run kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terache. Der rento run to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso Terewana jun konata della raguno. Relive corondosa mele grima con corre gimbasa. Rechu cantrada suma con chere non grum.
Sidan Gelfa var inugan Gelfa.
Thanks for helping out the militia.
I don't suppose you're here to hire.
The warrior. Stay out of all.
Who is that? You were real.
Back again, but it's nice to see you again. Oh, that again? I sold Sulu the moisture vaporator in the same condition it... All right. Durala got there before me, and she just took the modulator because she was loaded down with the other stuff that's... But after I sold the farmer back his moisture vaporator, I won the modulator. Finders keepers. I've got a permit that allows me to salvage anything on the Enclave grounds. I didn't make up the laws here, but back again. But it's nice to see. Oh. I don't know, must have fallen out somewhere. You're a bit demanding, aren't you? If you want them... Back again, but it's not... I hadn't even thought of that. I know the militia will take just about anyone. I need the credits and would like working with people who'll actually walk... Well, I want to think it through, but I think I might just go to Kunda and sign up.
Jaren says you saved him down there. Next time you should ask.
What? Who is... You were really... Certainly.
Any luck? Excellent. How did you deal with... Really? You must have been very persuasive. I'm relieved this situation is finally resolved. You have... Thanks for the help. Since you're asking me, I suppose I could. I figure Zeron has asked me several times before to join the militia. So I expect he...
Alright guys, I am going to continue the war effort next stream, guys.
I wanna get you one more time. really wanna cross the line. I do it all before I die. I wanna get it on tonight. I wanna get you one more time. I really wanna cross the line.